I will go through a list of 42 altcoin gems, 42 gems on Phantom that will be migrating to Sonic later. So a lot of potential here. And I will go through with you through all these gems, looking at their charts. I will talk about their market cap and how realistic these predictions of 100 and 1000x are for each of these tokens. So stick with me if you are looking for your next altcoin gem on Phantom. And the reason why I make this video is because, as you see here, the Sonic Insider has published this list here. I think it was just 2 days ago or something. Yeah, or already 5 days ago. Let's see if some of them rugged meanwhile. But yeah, Sonic Insider published this list, and they say that these are the 50x tokens, these are the 100x tokens, and so on, all the way down to the really, really deep altcoin forest of the 1000x tokens. So yeah, this is getting from more serious games to dirtier and dirtier the farther we get down this list here. Yeah, and we will start right away. Let's start with making my screen bigger so you can follow me better, and start with Equalizer. Maybe quickly for you, if you are interested to check out these tokens yourself, and you can do this all day, every day. I have 3 tools here that I will use today, which will make it very, very easy for us to check their basics and to also look at yeah, their general point where they stand in the whole crypto ecosystem of all the crypto tokens existing. So the first of them is Stack Screener. I will use Stack Screener here. The second one is DEX Tools. Both tools are pretty commonly used in the DeFi community. They are very similar, so it's a bit the cosmetics of the website that you might like or might not like. Similar to CoinGecko, which I will use here. CoinGecko is like CoinMarketCap. Also here, it depends a lot on just which optics you like more. The information is very similar. Sometimes we have tokens which are not listed on either of them, so you gotta check both. But this is not so important today, because today most of these tokens that we will look at, they're anyways not on CoinGecko, neither on nor on CoinGecko, neither on CoinMarketCap, because they are just too small. They haven't been listed yet. Maybe the first ones here we could find. We will check. I mean, Equalizer is pretty known, and SpookySwap, but all the rest down there, going deeper and deeper into these tiny micro caps, we won't find them there. But let's start with Equal. So Equalizer is a DEX, and a new kind of DEX. I also described it recently on my own X, and it's yeah, if you don't follow me on X yet, you should probably check out my X account. It's OX Schnitzel, coming from my accent, I guess, right? So yeah, if you want to check out more content on Phantom, follow me on X as well, and make sure you hit the like if Equalizer is your token. So every time I talk about a new token, make sure you hit the like for yours. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this. Also tell me in the comments if you like altcoin forest content, if you like these more degen topics that I'm talking about in this video. So let's talk about Equalizer. Equalizer is currently trading at $10. And we know that the all-time high of Equalizer has been significantly higher. It has been around for a while. You see here also 2023, it went pretty high. and also in April of 24. We are currently sitting somewhere in the middle, so it's definitely easy to double from here to go back to these highs. But checking here, we have a very strong liquidity of almost 5 million. I already have the #1 pair here. Usually these big tokens, if you look in here, they have several pairs, right? So if you look at Equalizer, we have also smaller pairs on SushiSwap, for instance, or on Beethoven X, so where the liquidity is 52K or 43K. That doesn't matter. It's only important that you have the right token, and that's this number here where you see token. So always make sure that this is the correct token. And the liquidity is pretty good. And the fully diluted value is pretty high already. It's 56 million. The market cap, though, is only 2.5 million. And that means that the circulating supply of this token is much, much lower than it is for the than the maximum supply is, right? So if we go to DEX tools, here we see the number clearly. Total supply is 5.6 million, while the circulating is only 257,000. So a lot of inflation, 95% inflation could still happen here to this Equalizer, which makes it pretty dangerous. Yeah, so it will be a lot of this potential gains can be eaten up just by this growth, that growth of supply. So looking at CoinGecko here with 2.5 million, we are far, far, far down the list of all the currencies. If we go down to number 300 here, we see we already have 200 million. So 2.5 million is nothing. If this was, I think it was 2.5, right? Yeah, 2.6 is the market cap currently. That's nothing, but the total market cap fully diluted is 56 million, which is, I mean, a quarter of this year, right? So it's also pretty low. And if we go and search for Equalizer here, all right, let's go. 600, yeah, so 600 is Badger, and it's still lower than this one here. And we can also type Equalizer here. It's a coin that, or a token that is available here. And the Equalizer DEX, the equal token, is number 2,269, but that's the market cap of 2.5 million. So keep in mind that this is the fully diluted valuation. Yeah, Equalizer, definitely something that can grow from here, but I would be very, very careful in investing in projects with such a low float supply. Then we have SPOOKYSwap. SPOOKYSwap is also a very, very strong project. It's basically the OG DEX on Phantom. It has been around since the beginning of Phantom. It was the first DEX, I believe, that existed on the chain. And these projects that you see here, the bigger ones, have already announced that they will migrate to SONIC as soon as possible. And when we look at BOO, I think BOO is a bit different, and we have the market cap here of 13 million, which is 5 times the market cap of Equalizer. However, the fully diluted valuation of BOO is much lower. It's like a third of the Equalizer, if I remember it correctly now, and it's super, super low. So when you think that looking back how high this token was once, we have a 30x here in front of us, right? So just going to all-time highs for BOO would mean a 30x. And we need to yeah, we need to be careful also here, because there are a lot of projects coming to SONIC. There are a lot of new DEXs coming. We have the recently announced, I think it was Shadow DEX, right? If we go Shadow Exchange, which was announced for SONIC and which was also promoted by the Phantom Foundation themselves. So there is competition. There is definitely competition, and we shouldn't blindly say that BOO can reach these Uniswap level of a token, right? But let's check out where BOO is currently, and maybe let's compare it. There is this nice compare functionality here as well. Compare coins, yes. Let's compare BOO to, let's say it's a sushi swap, right? Like some minor DEX, And even if we compare it to sushi, which is a tiny DEX nowadays, we have a 12.6x from here. Is it realistic to call it a 50x? Maybe we talk about this quickly. 50x for BOO from here. What would that mean? So from these 13 million, so it's 650 million. Is this correct, right? That could be something much higher than sushi. Which is a better DEX than sushi? Let's say, but 1inch is not a DEX; it's an aggregator. But yeah, it would mean that it's even higher valuated than 1inch. And what is Uni? Sorry, I didn't show you this right now. Now I show you the right screen. What's with Uni? Uniswap would mean a 410x. Which is absolutely not realistic. But if we look at categories and we go to, let's go to Uniswap, and there we get the category, I think it should be decentralized exchanges. Yes. And there we see that this market cap would be around the level of DYDX. Around the level of PancakeSwap. Is this realistic? I think it could. BOO could make it there, but still, I think 50 is a very, very strong estimation. I would rather say 20, 30x is easy going. Equalizer, I didn't talk about this detail yet. Should we look back on Equalizer quickly? 50x for Equalizer. You know what that means. We have the 2.6 million, so we calculate this with 50, right? So we have something above 100 million, and that is, I mean, Equalizer is much cheaper, but keep in mind that it's only a 2x to 100 million if the whole supply is on the market. So be careful there. Let's go back and check Tarot Finance. Tarot Finance has also been around for a long time. They have been very strongly affected by the multi-chain hack, and they also migrated their token later. And I personally say that Tarot is nothing I will buy, because I was getting some of these tokens through farming on SpookySwap, right? And I couldn't migrate them because they had a window of 30 days migration only. And yeah, looking at this, I think, or considering this, that they basically stole many people their token, or didn't steal, but made many people to not be able to migrate their tokens, is something I would say it's a no-go to have a 30-day migration window, and I think it's just not correct to do so. Tarot currently trading at 30 cents with a fully diluted value of 4 million. Definitely, and a higher market cap. So this is, if you have information like this, something here is strange. So we need to definitely be careful with these. Let's see if we find, but this was the correct Tarot token, I'm pretty sure. It's on several chains as well. So gonna look here. This is the token on Phantom, and this is where the volume and the liquidity lies. I mean, yeah. The market cap shouldn't be higher than the fully diluted valuation. Something here is odd in the mathematics. Some information here is not correct. But definitely be careful with Tarot. 50x from here. I mean, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but be careful with this one. Next, let's talk about WIGO swap. I'm not so familiar with this one, but I know that a lot of people on X are posting WIGO as soon as you don't mention it, which is a bit suspect usually for me. But let's look at WIGO swap for serious. So we have Equalizer, we have Spooky swap, and we have Spirit swap. And WIGO is kind of this fourth DEX that was built on the Phantom ecosystem, and it will also migrate to SONIC. Let's check out their token though. WIGO, not Viga, WIGO swap. Liquidity 4 million, that looks about right. So we have 4 million liquidity, we have a fully diluted value. Now we have all the tokens on the market, which is pretty good. And looking at this, I have to be honest, the chart looks pretty strong. You can, if you go there, you can draw a line below basically, and you can say we have done higher lows all the time. Here was some fake out to the downside, but in general, we have made higher lows on the daily for a very long time, since October 23. So for almost a year, we have made higher lows, and we are trying to get through this level of slightly above 2 cents here. And obviously, I mean, that's a good start. The value of 31 million is not necessarily high for something that doesn't have any inflation. We see WIGO also has burned, so the tokens are getting less apparently. I won't look into this in detail now, because that would kind of extend this video to over an hour probably. But it seems there is a burn mechanism going on, because the total supply is diminishing from these 2 billion in the beginning. So if WIGO swap can hold its status as a very, very strong DEX on Phantom and later on SONIC, we can definitely see this going up. Also, let's do again this comparison. We can go WIGO and we can compare it to Pancake swap. Let's compare it to Pancake, which would mean almost 20x from here. 50x, I think, is a bit high. With Uniswap, it would be 178x, but I think still this is very high. What is with DYDX? Yeah, that was a 20x. Now I can't remember what was the category, DEX category here. Let's see. We had here Pancake, and we have Uni and nothing after that. So thinking of this, how valuable a DEX in general can be. All right, but talking about DEX valuation in general, we see that here Uniswap as number one has about 5.6 billion, which is the by far highest valued DEX out there. Then we have with 1.8 Thorchain, and THORChain is not just a DEX. Rune is more than that, but THORChain enables to access assets from not EVM chains on this DeFi EVM ecosystem. And that's a very, very different kind of DEX as well. Then we have Jupiter on Solana, which has 1.2 billion. And then everything below, so everything coming after is below 1 billion. And considering this, WIGO swap has definitely potential to make a 20x from here, but there won't be, WIGO swap won't make a 50x. I'm sure with that. Then we have LUMOS. LUMOS has been published or launched very recently. I think, I don't know why it says March here, but it has launched on WIGO as a meme coin. And it is just a meme coin compared to other meme coins. It started with stronger collaborations like Bitmarch, and it has some listings, I believe. Let's check it out. I think it should be on, CoinGecko. Yeah, it's on CoinGecko. There you can check the markets, and it's okay. It's at least on MaxC. Is it MaxC? Is this how you say? I don't know, but it's at least listed on this small exchange here. And other than that, it's on WIGO, and it was launched on WIGO as a meme coin. I don't really understand the meme about it. What is LUMOS? Who is this LUMOS king dude? I don't know. I think that 50x for this, we don't need to look into more details than the chart. I think it's just overestimating the potential of this. So let's check LUMOS. I don't want to be a bear here, but it's just not how high these tokens go, right? So you see 10 million is market cap and the FDV, and we can say a 50x from here. Well, that would be 500 million, and 500 million for this token would be very, very high. It plays in the top league of the meme coins then, and I'm not convinced. Then we have Everrise. Everrise is something I have heard before, actually. It was a meme coin in the beginning, I believe, something like Everrise is always pumping, always rising coin or token. But they built some multi-chain DeFi security infrastructure on many chains, probably with the money that they collected. And it seems to be a serious project now, very active here, a lot of followers. Let's follow this as well. And apparently they are multi-chain. So this is not a real typical just S game or Phantom game. It's something multi-chain, but let's check out how that one looks right now. Everrise, here it is. I think that should be the right token. Let's double check it, maybe. Liquidity. Okay, let's double check. This is the Rise contract, the C17. That must be also on CoinGecko. And then we check it here, C17. Yeah, this is the same across all the EVM chains. Honestly, the chart looks kind of terrible, but it has also reached, it hasn't really reached the bottom yet. It's starting to form a bottom here, as you see. But yeah, it's the volume. Look at the volume. It's insanely low. And when we look here, this is like a falling knife still. I wouldn't buy this here. I think that it tries to establish here above these levels, but what is this token for? What is it for? I don't know enough about it to say it concretely, but still, why would it be more valued than 5 million? Why would this go 50x and go to 250 million? I'm not convinced. Obviously, it's very low right now, but this is nothing you buy when you think that the trend is your friend. I need to study more. If you say that Rise is your play and you think that this should go 50x, write in the comments below why you believe Rise. Is this token that you really need, where you say this has more demand than it has supply from sellers? Then we go to the 100x games and we go down here the list. Brush is the token, the currency of PaintSwap, and PaintSwap is also the oldest and so far I believe the only major NFT marketplace on Phantom. It will also migrate to SONIC, and if we look for Brush, I think we will find some information here. We see that it has not 400 million. They also burn some tokens, and it has a good volume of almost 30K at least for such a small token. That's not extremely bad. And we have 100 million fully diluted valuation. And a chart that looks, you see, that looks much, much stronger than the Rise chart that we looked at before. Let's look at Brush. Brush, liquidity of 2.7 million. And here we have fully diluted almost 10 million. And this has done more or less exactly what Phantom is doing. If you look at the Phantom chart, and compare it, you see that FTM and Brush are moving in a similar pattern. You see, we had the lows here, we had another low here, but a higher low than we had it earlier in September last year. And Brush was doing something similar. So if we look at Brush, we also see here the lows, here the lows, and here we see a higher low, and it moves like Phantom on steroids. So I think that's something we need to be honest about. This looks like a play. Brush is definitely a secret tip that has a very, very good fully diluted market cap ratio. Most of these tokens are out on the market, and it's moving like the FTM or later S token on steroids. It's just pumping more X in the same direction. So if you believe that Phantom is going up, this one could certainly also go up massively. From 10 million, 100X would be 1 billion, right? And was it 100? Yeah, 100X. So 10 million to 100 billion, that it's, let's see, that would mean 240. Now we cannot do it this way. We need to even scroll more. Okay, 240. This is where we go. This is where we go with Brush, and it looks very insane to me. But you see these wicks here going up all the way to 80. So I think that similar to most other projects, this is very optimistic in this list. Let's also look at Brush quickly compared to NFT marketplaces. And I think this is also very optimistic. What NFT marketplace do we know? Let's look at some that has a token. Blur has launched a token, right? And it has a market cap of 450 million. So going to a market cap of Blur sounds much more realistic to me than going to 1 billion. So I would say that 50x is the easy game with Brush. Here, I'm very convinced that this is a multiplier for your portfolio, but going 100x is very tough here as well. So most of these guesses are very, very super optimistic, insanely bullish. Then we have Tin Hat Cat, THC. The ticker, I guess, is why it's called not the cat with the tin hat, but Tin Hat Cat. But yeah, this is a meme coin, and I think it's the strongest or one of the strongest memes on the Phantom ecosystem. So Tin Hat Cat is it's already 6 months old, as I just saw, or almost 7 months. So that's usually a good sign if a meme coin community is building. And this most likely is not a rug, because it has found a bottom here, which was higher than the initial price. And it also has been building this community. So if Tin Hat Cat meme lords of Tin Hat Cat, if they're smart guys, they will try to build up this community even further, and they will definitely use this bull market to go to a much higher price than this. It looks pretty strong here, to be honest. Like, if you check this out, it's still at 3 million market cap. I don't know what's with these locked up tokens here. Don't know why it has locked up tokens, and what we can let's see what DEX tool says about Tin Hat Cat. 6 months ago, you see that's Equalizer. Actually, there is a spooky swap pool, which is even older. It's 8 months. So yeah. You see liquidity is locked here. That's also a very good sign. So these are guys that build a real meme coin community. Here it says circulating and total supply is the same. So I don't know what DEX screener says here, but anyhow, the market cap of 4 million, let's say it's 4 million. It can be any day, right? And this times 100 is 400 million, and 400 million, you can say again here, it brings us, when we go for meme, can I search here the category, right? Categories, meme. Yeah, 400 million is also really big for a meme. It's somewhere around Turbo. If you're interested in Turbo, I also made a video on this one. So obviously, Turbo can go up here to the level of BPEPE, and that would mean that for Tin Hat Cat, that would mean it could eventually also make 1000x, right? But is it realistic? We have thousands of meme coins, since there is pump.fun, there is the Tronics, the SunFun one, or sun.pump, and there is Degen Express now on Phantom. So creating a meme coin is zero cost, and there are thousands of them. And what we see up here, these are the exceptions. These are the few coins which really make it all the way up there. And yeah, therefore we should be very careful with doing these guesses. But Tin Hat Cat, I mean, obviously it could make half of the market cap of Turbo, and then it's a 50x. It could also make 100x. No offense here, yeah. So yeah, one meme coin that could go up massively. Then we have fSONIC, which is fSONIC, which is also a meme coin, and that's a bit a pity. hear on many chains nowadays that the meme coins are the best products, because in our space, our industry is not ready apparently to build really meaningful products. So meme coins are the game that is going strongest and is easiest to understand. Technology is too complicated, the products are not good enough, and that's why meme coins are the thing that pumps. But I'm optimistic that SONIC can change that we see a focus back on tech when the meme coin hype is slowing down again. So then we have fSONIC. fSONIC is like another meme, right? So we can look at this one similar to the THC. It doesn't look much different. We have the 1.5 million here. The 100x would bring us to 150 million. That's not nothing that is impossible, and we also see the token is existing for a year or so. So probably not a rug, probably safe to ape, as many would say, but in general, 150 million. Why? I mean, it's also 1 in 100 meme coins, right? So it could go up, it could go all the way up to 150 million, but definitely keep in mind that this could also just be a total loss. These are meme coins, and fSONIC is just one of them. Let's go back down the list. We have sGOAT, the Sonic GOAT, which was former Phantom GOAT, and the sGOAT, let's check it out here. sGOAT, it's also 6 months old, so it has been around for a bit. It had a strong dump in the beginning, an insane dump actually. It was listed much too high apparently. Is this real? Is this real? GOAT guys, is this real? Tell me if this is real. This is not real. No, something here is not real. Okay, this is a bug. This looks like a bug. Anyhow, the sGOAT has 8 million, 8.8, almost 9 million market cap. 100x would bring it to 900 million, which I call unrealistic here right now. But still, at this level, it looks like a solid 10, 20x. It has really established back to this level. And I know from the Phantom community that this here is a very well-known meme coin. So if you are a meme coin lord, this could be a play for you to trade it up to, trade it up to $3, right? Why not? But 100x is definitely not realistic here. Then we have Silver Swap DEX. I have never heard of this, but apparently it's not even small. Silver Swap, let's go. It's called AG because AG is the chemical element name of silver, I guess. Why don't we find that? Silver Swap. No, silver swap. Is this Silver Swap? What is the problem here? Silver Swap. So Silver Swap is, all right, Silver Swap is in the pre-sale right now, it seems. So it's not even live at this point, but it's followed by the Phantom guys. A lot of Phantom guys follow this one. So this is for real. This is another DEX on Phantom and later on Sonic. So keep in mind that there is a lot of competition if you invest in DEX tokens. Yeah, there has apparently happened or is happening a pre-sale at the moment. If this is interesting for you, check out Silver Swap DEX on X and you will find out about this pre-sale. Then there is BEETS. BEETS has also been around the last bull market already. Maybe we can check it here on CoinGecko. Beethoven X. This could actually be a very safe bet because BEETS is included in the official campaign Road to Sonic by the Sonic Labs Foundation. So therefore, this is definitely not a meme token. This is something more serious. You can liquid stake your FTM on the BEETS exchange, and there you earn these BEETS tokens. So if you do that, you will anyways earn some of these tokens here. You see the price is rising recently. It looks pretty strong. If this token can do, what does it say here? 100x from here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the exact value would be to go to 500 million from here, but why not? It definitely something that you can bet on. Then we have Hoops. Hoops is Sonic. Hoops is Sonic. It's also a meme. It has some followers. I mean, Hoops is also something I have been reading about. People are wearing caps with hoops and so on. It's definitely not going away. And the chart looks pretty strong. So you see here, it has built a nice bottom, and it tries to break out. So if this one breaks out here, it's probably gonna fly. It's gonna fly and multiply in a meme coin fashion. We see 100x would be 350 million. Yeah, I guess that's possible for meme coins, but be careful to take off your stack when it goes that high, that you try or you start to sell off your bags. Then we have Mummy. Mummy is considered a 200x here even, and 200x is very, very high for every token ever, because that means that people who buy low, that they are having heavy bags, because if somebody buys here at 40 cents and Mummy goes to $4, they already have made it 10x. If it goes to $40, you made 100x, and 200x would mean that this goes to $80, and that would mean people who bought down have super heavy bags, and they will start to sell. There will be a lot of sell pressure, and you see it has been at $8 once, but $8 and $80 is still a big difference. And well, while Mummy is definitely one of these projects that have the potential to go far, I think 200x is always a very high speculative move. However, look at this, and we see that Mummy is rebranding together with Phantom to Navi, and Navigator seems to be the new Mummy coming up. That means the team is still involved. They're building. They kept building through the bear market. This Mummy finance platform is basically a GMX fork on Phantom. It has been producing yield throughout the bear market for all the people who staked into these liquidity tokens like GMX, or also staked the Mummy token. So it has been producing yield. They rolled it out to several other chains like Optimism as well. I think it's Optimism and Arbitrum. And it has still its focus on Phantom or Sonic Labs, which is the place where it all started. And I believe that this is a strong bet. It's a strong bet. Let's compare it to, let's do token compare and compare it to GMX, because this is what we have to compare it with. Let's say GMX. And with GMX compared, we have 180x, which is pretty close to what this page here is suggesting. 200x for Mummy, I would say it's not impossible. I would say it's definitely possible. still be careful. I mean, don't put in all your life savings, right? Then we have the blockchain ecologist, which is an influencer, one of the biggest influencers on Phantom, and that one has launched a shitcoin or meme coin or whatsoever, a community coin called Echo. Let's check out Echo. I think Echo has been pretty strong earlier as well. I have seen people posting, and it has pumped throughout the late spring, early summer period. And then it has fluctuated in this area here. And I think that for Echo, we need to point out positively here that the market cap is below $1 million. So the Phantom Insider tip of 200x for this one wouldn't mean insane numbers. It's just like 120 million valuation in the end, which is still, for a meme coin, it's quite high, right? But we need to point out here that the liquidity is very high for this valuation. That means that it doesn't dump that easily, but it also does pump slower than other meme coins with lower liquidity. I would give this 100x potential, definitely, because of the strength of this influence and the community. But 200, I think, is too high for this one. Then we have plus.bad. Let's search for plus. Let's search for that. What does it do? Plus. I have no idea what plus is. Let's first check the project. No KYC, instant payout. Beta plus, bet big, win big. So it's a betting platform apparently. It looks like it has done a bottom here, but not really. First, we need to see a really good higher low on this bigger time frame, but liquidity is good. Market cap is all right. Let's say 200x from here. I think that's very high. 200x is also very high here, but I need to check out this project more for roughly. If you know more about plus.bet, tell me in the comments and I will check it out. Then we have SPEEDY. SPEEDY is a meme coin. SPEEDY, all these meme coins, seriously, they are eating each other. Let's check out SPEEDY. I mean, this one has been around for months and it has dumped massively, and that means it could eventually go up to these levels here again. But also keep in mind that the momentum, why would you buy exactly this meme coin? It's better or worse than all the other meme coins. I'm very skeptical with projects like this, because what is the point, right? The good thing about this is it also has sub 1 million market cap, and it has a locked liquidity of 182K, which is good. You can trust that this is not a rug pull, and it has a website, it has an X account. Let's see, how many followers does it have? I mean, it has roughly 6K, right? So SPEEDY 200x, I doubt that, but you can make your 10, 20x with this. Then we have TREEB. TREEB is one of the projects that have been around on Phantom also for the all the other last bull markets. So there is a lot of potential that this is a serious project, at least, right? But I don't know exactly what the ethical payment solutions, what they do right now. I also haven't checked this for a while, but let's just check the chart. We can say that this TREEB is definitely not a rug pull. It's something to invest for serious if you like what they do. And also it seems that they are establishing here higher lows. It seems that they slowly go up now together with Phantom, not as strong as PainSwap or something. So I don't know. Yeah, also let me know again if you are invested in this one, if this is something I should look closer into. I think a 200x for many of these projects is illusional. Then for the 400x, we have TANGO, and TANGO is just another meme coin. I mean, you see here it has not even 1,000 followers, powered by Equalizer, but this is a small meme coin. Let's check it out here. And again, you see 500K is good. So you see the good thing about these meme coins is that they have below 1 million market cap, which means they can do a certain amount of multipliers. But a 400x for this, what would it mean? Let's think about it. 100x would be 50 million, and a 400x would be 200 million. And when we think of the meme coin territory here, let's check out, I don't know, Bonk. Bonk is a famous meme coin on Solana, which has 1.6 million, for instance. That means that meme coins can go that high, but these are exceptions. The cheaper meme coins, and we see Turbo here, for instance. I mean, Turbo has a very strong narrative, and it's on Ethereum. So usually these Ethereum meme coins are valued much higher, right? And 200 million, that would mean it's going in this B-class meme coin area where Mudeng is currently sitting at with close to 300, and where these Trump coins like MAGA and so on are. I mean, since this has such a very low valuation, the 400x is possible, but think of this just being one meme coin of hundreds of meme coins, even on Phantom and on the SONIC chain. However, it looks like it does a lower high here. Sorry, not lower high, higher low here. And it could even do this reverse head and shoulders that you see here, right? And it could move to the upside. That was not drawn very nicely, but yeah, this is how it could do, and then it could go to the upside. But keep in mind that this is something you can 100x your portfolio with, and then you should consider taking off some of your chips from the table and not wait for the 400x for these small games. Then we have SPEEDY again. I mean, obviously it has been called here out twice, so probably 200x is more realistic than 400. We have MUTTSKI. MUTTSKI is another meme coin which has a much bigger community because it has much more followers here. And if we look for many more followers, right? And if we look for MUTTSKI, has good liquidity. It has small market cap. Yeah, I mean, 1.2 million. I think in this case, it's much harder to do this 400x because of the market cap being significantly higher. However, also we see this has been around for from the beginning of the year, from late last year, and it has built a bottom here. So it could potentially go up from here, but 400x. You will lose money. Don't do that. Don't wait for these meme coins to do a 400x. Just if you want to speculate on them, buy a bag, wait for a few X, take off your money and double of that, and the rest you can keep running and then you see. But yeah, again, chill pill. Chill pill, I think, is also something that I have seen in the community sometimes. It's not tiny, it's chill pill, it's it's not super new, but it's also, yeah, you see it has been around for over a year, and it has seen a significant low in the late 23, and then it has been going up more or less with Phantom. Also here it has been Phantom on steroids, same as Brush is, but with some lower low here compared to this one, which makes me a bit concerned always if we see that it went lower than it did during an earlier phase when Phantom was lower than at this time. But you see, we could have potentially broken here to the upside, but also considering the liquidity and probably also the volume. The volume is 2.4K. I mean, the volume of 2.4K is really small. But yeah, 400,000, you know, 100x to 40 million, and then 400 to 160 million. It's brave. It's a brave bet, right? We go further here. BLACKY, all these meme coins, you need to look at certain metrics. You need to look, are people that you know of that are not just shillers. I mean, everybody shills their bag, right? But that are people that you trust, that have been following and investing in good projects earlier. Do they follow this? And then also the amount of people. So is it a good amount of people that follows them? Obviously, you also need to look at the at how much the interactions are. So it cannot be just fake followers. So keep in mind to always look that the followers are real. We see here, yeah, we see they do also work together. We see Chill and BLACKY, they kind of belong together in a way. So Puro is probably also one of the ones from the list coming up here. Some went down there, I guess, or maybe it's new. Anyhow, keep in mind to check the social sentiment and then check the graphs here. Check the valuation that it has on DEX Screener or on the DEX Tools exchange tracker, and then look at the liquidity. Is it big? Is the volume big? How many holders does it have? And all these metrics. And then you will figure out that 400x is extremely optimistic. We have SONICX. We have official live. I think this is, yeah, SONICX. Let's check that. I mean, does it have a ticker? What's the ticker of this one? Is it Sonic? No, it's SONICX. Let's check SONICX. I think there was like a TV show called like that one day. Yeah, volume of 380 is pretty tiny. And then you look at it making here a lower low compared to the beginning, which is really a bad sign. Be careful when you see tokens like this. However, it also has seen an uptrend again. If you want to invest in this meme coin, be sure that you check that it holds this level here of the 10 cents. If it goes below that, it probably dumps further down. So 400x, is it a 400x play? Yeah, it's a 400x play. Yeah, be careful with this, because 400x is very, very tough to be reached for this one as well. Then we go further to Live. I think Live is one of those which actually are not meme coins. This isn't Live. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe this was the successor of TOMP or the T-share, if I remember that completely, or if I remember that accurately, but with different tokenomics. Apparently, Live is a swap, stake, earn, lend. It's a DeFi platform. It's also multi-chain. Here you see it's on different platforms, and apparently it has been growing strongly out of Phantom, and it's also listed on several exchanges, including Bitfinex, which is this OG exchange. So I guess let's look at this for a moment. Let's check out what Live does. Live live free. Yeah, it has this old one. It has the L share, which is that I say it's similar to the T share, and it has apparently a new token which is capped at 8.8 billion, which is not a bad thing for a token to be capped. And it has seen fundamental downtrends going on for a while. I mean, despite it being listed on Bitfinex, I would be very careful in looking at things like these, because you see, while Phantom pumped during that time, this Live token has just seen lows and lows and more lows. And I would rather go for a token like Brush, which seriously has a good potential here, instead of going for Live, because Live is what do you need this token for? I guess it's a governance token, but seriously, keep that in mind. Then another meme coin, I don't check that out in particular. Probably it's better for you to just check the chart. And then let's go down, because I think what's really exciting is this, looking at these tokens that are supposed to be the 1000x ones. Then we have fDOG. I mean, fDOG is just another meme coin. You can check out the details yourself. I'm just looking here quickly at the chart. It's cheap. It's can certainly go to 3 million easily. So you can do a 10x here. Liquidity is fine. Volume is not great, but it's okay. But yeah, you see here liquidity has been removed. Be careful with that. But yeah, certainly this is something that could pump a bit, but it doesn't look like it does a 500x. Whoever wrote this list here, this is very optimistic. It's not even only optimistic. It's very, very crazily high. Keep in mind that this is crazily high. Then we have MoonPay, or not MoonPay, MoonBay. MoonPay is a payment service, right? So MoonBay, and MoonBay is apparently listed on several DEXs. It's some NFT collection here. Actually, I do not really know what it does. You can buy it, that's good. You can stake it, it's GameFi. It does all these things that projects do. Yeah, let's check the chart quickly of MoonBay and why they think it's a 500x. Bay, let's check Bay, MoonBay. 9 months is good. Okay, volume is not high, market cap is not high. I mean, the lower the market cap goes, the easier it is to do these multipliers of several hundred x. But again here, do the calculations. So think of this and do it, and think of this doing 500x. I think doing 100x from here would mean this is a 25 million. And then multiply with 5, you have 125 million for this project. Liquidity is good, right? Over 200K, but still 250 million. No, not 250. Sorry, that would be 1000x. 125 million is very high. 125 million is very high. Then let's go to RUGGIE. I've seen RUGGIE, RUGGIE people posting about RUGGIE, RUGGIE pizza. RUGGIE. Let's check it out. All right, low volume, so easily pumpable, liquidity of 50K, which makes it easier pumpable. This looks strong in the trend. So if you want to make a quick buck, this could explode to the upside, right? And you could make your 4, 5, 6, 7, 10x. But also again here, even with this valuation, a 500x is really, really hard to reach. Next up is SONIC. Let's check out SONIC. I mean, this is a very, very new token. It's has been only listed for a few days, and you see that it's dumping right now, but it could go up from here. The market cap is much higher than from the RUGGIE that we saw before, but the volume is much bigger. People selling obviously at the moment, but yeah, it could have some bottom here somewhere, right? And then just start to move higher, or it could go like this. We don't really know here, but it being new could be a good and a bad thing. It could, if a coin like this makes it to the established meme coins, it could be a really good bag for you. But again, here, it's a very, very small play. We see here 150 followers. Then we have SolSwap. Apparently, this is a multi-chain swap DEX. We see PureSwap, PureSwap. Concerning these swaps here, keep in mind that you best check the sentiment around them, check their swap volume, check how much value is locked in these DeFi products, and look at the chart, check how many holders does it have, how many transactions, what is the volume, what is the market cap, is it low or high? Maybe let's check it quickly. Check SolSwap. Is it this one? I think, yeah, SolSwap. It's the right logo here. So again, here, this has such a low market cap, which makes it good since this is a real product behind. It's hard to estimate where this is going from here because it has made a lower low, which is bad. But if they build a great product, certainly, I mean, a DEX should be valued more than 130,000. With a volume of 12, still, this looks pretty awful. And probably this is not something you should put your money in at this point. Obviously, nothing in this video is financial advice, not this either. But for a play like this, I would look for it re-establishing above a certain higher low and just the trend reversal first, because before I put any money in, because this is just insanity. Look at this this drop over the time. Obviously it's super cheap now, but it could just become worthless. And yeah, check this out on your own. Always do your own research. Then we have the BPEPE, maybe for the Pepe fans. We have Phantom Shrimp. But keep in mind that all these meme coins, the same things count for them. Do they have a small market cap? Do they have good sentiments? Do they see a trend to the upside? Then you can play this flip game with them, but 500x is not realistic for either of them. Let's don't look into this in detail because it's just gonna get boring to look at all the meme coins. Then we have Book of Phantom, and Book of Phantom is rated at 1000x here. And I mean, I want to know why this should be 1000x. So I will check the chart here as well with you. And you see that when this post was published on the 24th, we had about half the valuation of now. So we were probably around 70K, if I saw that correctly, which means that we could do 1000x if we go to 70 million. And certainly this is not as illusional as it is for these other meme tokens that were predicted to go at 500x before, but still it's a big money. 70 million is not nothing, and you should be very careful if you hold this that long. But certainly if this here finds a bottom somewhere here, this could be a very strong play to the upside. So Book of Phantom, I do not really know. I don't understand why Book of something is something that is relevant and would become a great meme, but certainly it looks like it could do it from a market cap perspective. Then we have the FTAILES, which is, no, it's called Tails. Oh, Tails. The Sonic character Tails. That's how you. fTAILES from Sonic, the Sonic character. Let's check it out. Yeah, you know that these Sonic characters on Phantom have been around longer actually than the Sonic network was getting announced, because Phantom has always been so fast like Sonic, and Sonic was initially introduced just as an upgrade to Phantom. So a lot of people were starting these meme coins with the Sonic character already, while now we see that that the Phantom is actually disappearing as a brand, and Sonic is gonna be the network name alone, and it's not gonna be Phantom Sonic, it's gonna be Sonic. So yeah, TALIS is pretty strong. It made a higher low here, and it goes to the upside. With this market cap and this liquidity, this could be a very strong play actually, if the community is good. And that's something we don't know, but we see, honestly, we see here that this one has 5,000 followers, and it has engagement a little bit at least. All right, yeah, it's also a bet, but this is a bet I could see myself taking, because of the strong chart and this extremely low market cap it has. So why not taking a bet here? 1000x, I don't know, but with this low market cap, we have a similar story as before. It's like 80 million, which is something that a meme coin can reach. We have Mullet. Let's check out Mullet. All right, no volume, locked liquidity, which is good, but 50K, it's a bit older, and it has made a nice bottom here. Yeah, it looks like it could pump, but I don't know the story behind it, and it looks like that the community is not huge, at least. Check it out. Yeah, I mean, it's a regular small chain, and Phantom at the moment still is a small chain meme coin community. If Phantom as a whole grows, we can see all these tokens do multiple access, and here obviously with 50-60 million, we are on the top doing these 1000 access. But let's look at Lucky. I got recommended this recently. Lucky. All right, let's check Lucky Cat. Okay, this is pumping. This is seeing a strong uptrend recently. No volume here in between, and it just starts to catch on again. So apparently somebody is trying to pump this up again. When it was published, the post that I showed you, this was at just a third of the valuation. So you can say it was at 40 40K probably. So this 1000x to 400 million. Well, it looks like it gets some momentum here. So this is definitely a better bet than most of these memes that we have seen before because of the momentum that it gained recently. If we look in the hourly chart, we see that this turnaround here has definitely happened. And this one is going from the lows that it kept here to new highs, probably new all-time highs. Certainly something that you can take a bet on and get your 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100x in. 1000x, I doubt that. As usual, I doubt that. These are the stories that make DeFi, but I think that it's certain lucky stories, and you need to be careful to not be the one that buys here and carries it down all the way then. So this one looks interesting as well because it's building a kind of base here, and it seems to establish a base here in this area that it could go higher from here. However, keep in mind that we haven't seen a really nice higher low here yet on the bigger time frame. This is a too short time frame to say that the base here is established. We would probably, and I would really certainly consider this for a meme coin game if it goes, if you see it go like this, right? Because then if we get the bottom here, then we know for certain that this was a higher low and that we go to the upside. As it looks right now, I think it's not easy to say yet. However, what is good is the market cap being very low. What is super, super bad is the liquidity being very low and the volume being basically non-existent. So POOH, I would not put my POOH money in here right now. Last but not least, you see here we have the Sonic soda, and I followed that before already because I got a bag of this actually. If you want to be part of this journey, you should get a bag of this soda, and it's not that I would expect it to make 1000x either. Let's check it out here. Be careful. There are several sodas actually. There is this Rug Bull soda on Spooky, which was created 4 days ago, and the original Sonic soda, which was created almost 11 days ago. And this original Sonic soda is based on this Phantom official Sonic, Sonic Labs, Sonic and Soda community networking events for devs. So it's based on this mascot which was created by the Phantom or by the Sonic Labs themselves. So look at that and tell me that this is not a nice trend. I think with a volume of 42K, it's okay. It's like a 1/10 of the market cap or more than that. And the volume, the liquidity is also decent. And with this market cap, we can certainly go to, yeah, we need to multiply here as well. But look at the 24th of September. And that's when we were here. And from here, we already did, we did a 7x basically, or 8x. So we need to take that out of the equation. And we say that we still can do 100x from here, and 100x from here would bring this one to 35 million. I think a meme coin up to 50 million is something that is not unrealistic for a random meme coin to do, but above than that, it's pretty tough. And look at the chart, look at what it does. If this breaks down here and goes below this level, I would also be not really happy to buy more or to support that at this point here, to or like wait for a cheaper entry point. I think that it's good because it takes this meme from Phantom, and that's great. And the community is growing because I was following it since I'm holding this. I was following it, and it's growing. I know that it had just 100 followers a few days ago, and you see it's very, very new. It's very hot, and this one could definitely easily go to a few million. Let's say the 10x here is easy, right? It's just 3.5 million. Going 100 or 1000x is tough, while I would put SODA at the point where it stands right now in the 100x bucket from where it was before on the 24th of September, 1000x bucket. Well, it's more realistic than for some of these others here. But keep in mind that take off your chips from the table before it's too late. Always make some money first and let the rest of your moon bag run then. And yeah, this being said, I hope you enjoyed this different kind of video. If you like this content, if you want to have more of these altcoin videos speculating dubious on these small bets, then tell me in the comments what you want to see. Tell me if you like this content, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. All the best, your Alex.